And welcome to a new episode of Success Stories. And today's success story is a student of Ekcel Academy who has passed Module 2 in CS Executive Program. Joining us now is Dinesh. Hello, Dinesh, and welcome
Hello,
to
sir.
Success Stories.
Hello, sir. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing good, Dinesh. First of all, congratulations. It's not easy to pass CS exams. You have passed Module 2 of Executive Program.
Thank you, sir. First, I thank my God and my parents, and next, all my Excel Academy teachers. And special thanks to Swati ma'am because she's the one who supported me a lot, and she supported me in each and every endeavors in the CS M2 coaching. So I thank her a lot because she's the one teacher who never left a line in the textbook. She explained each and every line. So thanks to Swati ma'am.
So happy, so happy that you are thanking all the people who have helped you, whether it is teacher, whether it is parents, almighty, all that. Very good, very nice. So Dinesh, first thing, tell us, when you got the CS executive book, how did you first feel before the very first time you saw the book? Did you feel one day I'm going to pass, or did you feel I can never pass this exam?
Yes, I felt I can pass it. That's the reason I chose this profession because I like the profession, and my parents and others were getting afraid. Such a huge books. When you will complete this? That was the first question they asked me. So that
Correct.
is one of the difficulties that we see in CS education, sir, because the uncertainty also matters.
Yeah, it
So
is definitely. It is uncertain. I mean, whether it is company secretary, chartered accountant, cost accountant, these courses are uncertain. We don't know. If you join BCom, definitely you will get BCom in 3 years. Correct. If you join MBA, you will get MBA in 2 years. But if you want to go foreign MBA, somebody was telling me they spent like 80 lakhs to 1 crore foreign MBA. And for Indian MBA, good college, you spend 20, 30 lakh, you have student loans, so many problems. So that is a different uncertainty. In our course, cost is less, but uncertainty about passing and result. But if you study hard, you can pass like Dinesh has done. So
uh,
Dinesh, in the 4 subjects, do you remember the marks you got in module 2? Can you tell us the
yes,
marks?
yes, I expected SLCM above 60, but I got in that 54.
Okay.
And in FSM, I got 45, EBCL 42, and CMA, I got 49, sir. Sorry, 59.
59.
One
Excellent.
mark to get 60. So,
Yeah, yeah. No, at end of the day, see, you did very well in 54 and 59 is very good marks. It is not less in a course like CS. 54 marks, 59 marks is excellent. So when you do well, it is like getting extra 9 plus 4, 13 marks extra you have got. So even other subjects, if you score 42 or 45 also, overall you get the aggregate, which you got the benefit. Correct?
I got overall 200, sir.
Exactly. Which is the magic number. Whether you get 200 or 220, 240, you are the same pass. Even if you get 198, 199, you are not passing the exam. Yes. So tell us a little bit about SLCM itself. Since that is a subject you also was thanking, you were thanking the teacher. Tell us your overall journey. First time you saw SLCM book, then how was the classes? What was the help Swati ma'am did for you? How did you study? Everything together. Tell us about this subject.
Yes, first when I started my M2, first I saw SLCM book, but it was full of theory, not even one picture in the textbook. If we see the pictures in the textbook, first we will think that contents are less, but in the SLCM paper, there is not even one picture in that. So that was a frustrated moment for me then. After I saw Swati ma'am, she told that we will be there for you. We will be supporting in each and every difficulties that you face. Then ma'am told that I will support in each and everything. So I was happy with that. Then in every theory papers or theory classes, we will get somewhat distracted. But in the SLCM class, when ma'am takes live class, it will be so interesting. And whenever we have doubt, we will ask ma'am. Immediately, ma'am will clear it. So I didn't feel that SLCM is a difficult subject in M2. It was an easy subject for me. And in that, I wrote about 80 to 85, but I got around 54. So I think that is a good marks.
Definitely. If you wrote 100, definitely you would have got above 60. Correct.
Yes, sir. I wrote about 80. So compared to that, then I have written nicely only. I felt, sir.
Yes. Good. So in the preparation time, see, okay, Swati ma'am will do the class, but later you have to study. So what was the preparation strategies which you had for
Yes,
SLCM specifically?
SLCM, immediately when ma'am finishes the live classes, I will start again listening to the recorded class and write my own notes.
Very good.
I will write my own notes. So whenever I refer to that, it will be useful for me because instead of studying the entire textbook, if we see the notes, it will be useful. So I did that. I do this everything for every subject, sir. Not only to SLCM, I did it for every subject.
Okay, very good, very nice. So tell us a little bit about, are you a full-time student? Are you going to college? Are you working? So that audience will get an idea.
I'm a full-time student, sir.
So you finished your degree in which year?
Last year, sir.
Okay, and you're completely dedicating for company secretary course. So did people not tell you go for job, study along with job, or go for some MBA or MCom, do
Yes,
this secondary like that? So what convinced you that no, I want to do this full time? What convinced you?
so I want to quote, say, from former APJ Abdul Kalam. Every bird will find a shelter during the rain, but eagle is the only bird which fly above the clouds and avoid the rain. So I wanted to be an eagle, so I chose this profession. And my dad was asking, telling your friend is going to job, but you're studying like that. He will be telling, but it's okay, pa. I will do it. I told him, but he supported me. You do it for whatever you feel good. You do it, but they're doing. You also could have gone to the job. You would have earned it at this moment. That every parent feels, no, sir, that every
Correct, correct, correct.
son or a
Nothing
child
wrong.
has to settle in their life.
Yes.
So he told that my mom told it's okay. If you're interested, go ahead. We will support you. My mom and dad both told. So I thank them once again. And
So,
I also
so
request the other parents of the CA students or the CA that they have to support their children. Only then the
yes.
son or the child can succeed in their life because they are a biggest pillar to the child's support.
Definitely. So now that you got the result, now how is their confidence about CS? What is their confidence about you in this course?
Yes,
Now you got the
I'm very happy. But even my mom and dad also they get my son can do it. He will be able to succeed in his life. So they got
they got a belief that okay,
yes,
this
sir.
is not simply sitting and studying morning to night. They are also going to get some benefit in the future. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now tell us a little bit, since you told full-time student, what was your routine? Because many students feel that you are doing your full-time student plus you're doing online class. You are not going to face-to-face class, correct?
Yes,
So
sir.
you are literally alone all the time. So what was your schedule?
So everyone will be telling that I'll get up at 4:30, 5:30, but I will get up at 6 regular time. And
6 is also early. Don't worry. It's not very late.
I get up at 6. I do my morning things and I'll come to class. It's like class for me. I come to my room, separate room is there. So I'll come to that room. And whenever I'll be having live classes, I will attend the live classes and take half an hour rest. And again, I'll go to their previous day's recordings and I start writing my notes. So, because the difficulty that I felt in that, if we see the recorded class, it takes around 2 to 3 hours. But if we see the live classes, we can complete it in 2 hours. The 2 hours live class, I am taking around 3 to 4 hours it takes to write the notes and again listen to that. So that made my concepts stronger. Reinforcing the concepts again and again, it took time, but it was very helpful for me.
Good, very good. And every day you used to study how many hours and how many subjects?
So I used to study two subjects. One is theory and one is practical.
Very good.
Uh,
Okay.
Morning, I will any one live classes, one recorded. Another
Mm,
one, 4 classes I do so in a day. So
nice.
around 10 to 15 hours, I use the time only for studying.
Good. Next is EBCL, because it's a very, very vast syllabus. In fact, in new syllabus, they've reduced it. But when you have passed in the old syllabus, it's a very vast syllabus. How did you tackle that subject?
Yes, I gave more important to Competition Act and the Part C. Even though Part A I learned it, but it was a little bit difficult for me, FEMA.
FEMA.
So whatever I remember, I wrote it in that, but more concentrated in Part C because all we studied it from second PUC, BCom, so it helped me a lot because all practical questions were asked in that. So I was able to tackle it. I thought I would be getting some around 50 marks above, but I got it in that 42.
Yeah, no problem. Anyway, you have passed. That's all matters end of the day. Then next you have the MCQ papers. You had two MCQ papers.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Everyone used to tell go take Suchitra scanner, Taxman scanner, but I didn't take any scanners. I just referred to the textbook, ICSI textbook, and the past last some 4 to 5 attempts guideline answers I took a printout of it and I practiced on that questions itself, sir. So that was very helpful for me.
Okay, very good. Tell us little bit about, did you write weekly test? Did you take mock exam, which we had given? Was it of any help?
Yes, because weekly test and mock exams helped me to manage the timings in that. Because when I wrote first, it was SLCM paper which we wrote, but I started writing. I was able to write. I was knowing every questions in that, but I was not able to manage the timings. So when I wrote the paper, and after that only I was able to understand that you can't waste the entire time in one part. You have to go write each and every answers. Even though if you are not knowing every answers, we have to write whatever we are knowing in that. So only then we can get some marks in that. That helps scoring the subject. So I understood that, and I managed my timings in SLCM papers and other papers also.
Okay, okay, fine. Very good. What about the mentorship? In Excel, we had the personal mentorship. Many people ask,
Yes,
what is that? So as a student, how was your experience in personal
yes,
mentorship?
ma'am never forgets to call every Thursday. Ma'am used to call and what is your progress in it? What all the subjects that have the classes have been completed? Is there any doubts in that? All support was given by ma'am. So I thank even Srimati ma'am also.
Good, very good. Now, see, many people who are watching this are students who are about to write exam or they have written and they failed the attempt. This kind of audience we have. They feel I can't do it. But since you are in a situation where you took the course newly, you are also fresh to CS and you should also study hard. What do you want to tell our friends who are going to write exam in the upcoming attempt?
So till the last minute, we should not lose hope because many says that I've studied it, but I'm not remembering anything. So let me try in the next attempts. So
Hmm.
I feel that attempt should not be used by us. So we should be in a mentality that we will be passing in the exam. That helps us to succeed in our life because that fear comes, for every student. That fear comes that before the exam, so we haven't studied the entire textbook from nook and corner. Also, they'll be asking the questions, but we will be able to write the exam. That mentality should be there, and we can do it, sir.
Okay, very good. So that attitude, you're basically talking about a positive attitude that if we work hard and if we are positive and we tell we can do it, you can get the results is what you are saying. So now how is your confidence level for M1? Because see, till now you have not passed any exam of CS, but now you have passed module 2. You have got even good marks like 59 and 54. Facing module 1 in the upcoming, how is your confidence level and what do you have to say about it?
So I have a good confidence, but I can't say that should not be an overconfident. I
Correct.
can do it, and I will do it, sir, because
Okay.
I have studied in the last attempts. Little bit of mistakes I have done it in that. I will rectify those mistakes, and I will do it well, sir.
So please tell us a little bit about that. See, now that you have finished an exam, you know what are the mistakes you have done. It will help the people who are watching this. What do you think are the mistakes you did which you will not do for M1 preparation?
Yes, I wanted to tell that because I felt that. So, in GST paper, I concentrated more on customs, but in the exam, but many questions weren't coming from that. Many students will feel, let me study, if it is 15 chapters, let me study only 8 chapters, let me skip the other 7 chapters. That should not be there in professional courses, because the blueprint, what they give it in the scanners, that will not help us, or that will not give a thing, that because in last year, if they say that in constitution, if it is 15 marks, and if we concentrate more and more on only that chapter, and in this attempt there will not be a single question or possibilities are there. So I felt that that shouldn't be there. So we have to study each and every lessons. So we are not perfect in that. We should be able to write something in that. Only then we can score it. We can't concentrate. We should not concentrate in only one subject or one chapter itself. So that I
Good. Is there anything else you want to tell people? Because now that you pass, you're in a position to give some suggestions.
yes. The Kahoot quizzes were helping me a lot, because it helped me in reinforcing the concepts. So every students have to use that, because many ignores such a benefits given by our Excel Academy. So Excel Academy
Yeah,
has
for
given.
people who are watching it, because the others may not know, in Excel Academy, whoever join our coaching, we give quizzes, daily quiz, which is like a game, so that you can get the concept clarity. That is not exam question, but concept clarity you will get. That is what Dinesh is telling. Yes, Dinesh.
Yes, and if we finish a subject, we have finished. We finish a chapter. We should not finish. Let me study the last during the exam time. We should keep on continuously revising it. Only then it will stay in our minds. So that I wanted to tell it to others.
Very good. So finally, many students tell online coaching will not work. What do you have to tell those students?
Online coaching saves a lot of time, because transportation timing to any academy or institution, it takes around 2 to 3 hours for in each and every day. So that has been reduced, so that time can be used efficiently in studying or doing anything
And
which
you
is.
get live and recorded classes, correct?
Yes,
You get
sir. Yes, sir.
quizzes, you get weekly tests, you get lot of other support, which
Yes, sir. Because in live classes, if we go attend the class once, only once they will teach. But in recorded classes, each and every time, if we get a doubt, we can go to the recorded class and refer to that particular point what ma'am or sir have taught us. So it will be helpful a lot. So recorded
thank
classes and live classes is a good benefit to each and every students.
great, fine. So will you recommend Excel to other friends who are studying CS course?
Sure, sir.
And what is the reason for your suggestion, recommendation?
Because the personal mentorship and the teachers explanations are very good, so because they use the study material of ICSI itself. Because if we see the other institute coaching centers, they use their own textbooks or use their own study materials. uh, what we feel is, because ICSI study material, from that only we will be having lots of questions coming. And I request the other students to study the amendments and the supplements, because in SLCM paper, when I before the day during exams, I referred the latest amendments. So one of the amendment from that, I got it from SLCM paper for around 8 marks question was there, and that I got a notification from in the mobile that this is the amendment that was brought in Companies Act. So I referred in the morning itself. Same question I got it in the exam. So I was happy in that.
Very good, very good. Excellent. So with that, we'll be closing this success story. We wish you the very best for module 1 and all the best for your career in future.
Thank you, sir.
So that was Dinesh. I will see all of you in the next episode of Success Stories. If you too want to be on Success Stories, please do join us at Ekcel. Thank you.